I'm Charlie, the Products Manager here at NowSignage, and today I'm going to give a quick overview of the NowSignage content management system. So what you're seeing right now is the back end of the NowSignage content management system. So as a product, we are entirely cloud-based. Our application and infrastructure is all hosted within Amazon Web Services, and this is the web portal that the user will log into to remotely manage and update their digital signage displays. So once the user has access, it's worth noting that we are a platform that's designed for multi-user management. So within the admin area of the NowSignage platform, you can see a full list of your users and manage their roles and permissions. So we do have some predefined roles you can assign users within the system, which offer a variety of different permissions and access rights, as you can see here. And you can also create your own custom role within the system as well. So you've got the full ability to chop and change permissions and lock down specific aspects of the content management system to your user list. And there's no limitation in terms of how many users can be added to the system. As an alternative option as well, the user can also enable single sign-on. So we also do offer single sign-on for Azure AD and also Google Workspace as well. So that is another option for additional user security and management within the system as well. So just to dive back into the CMS itself, I'm going to focus on the screen management, and I'm going to run a full end-to-end overview of the solution and the full process from uploading your content to actually getting it live on a screen. So from the get-go, when the user logs into the platform, they will see their list of projects within the NowSignage platform. So if I click into my demonstration project, this will then take me straight away into the screens dashboard. Within the screens dashboard, this gives the user an overall view of their state of screens. You can categorize your screens within folders to organize them, as you can see here. And you can also label your screens, so you can give them a name and location, and then you can search for them accordingly within the dashboard. Within the screens overview, it will also let you know what content is currently playing on the screens and the statuses of all your screens as well. So once our application is live on a display, it will let you know at all stages, whether it's online or offline, and it tracks the date and timestamp when it was last connected. And you can also set up automated email alerts to be notified should a screen go offline for whatever reason. So you've got full control over them and full visibility of their health statuses as well. So just to give a quick overview in terms of the main functionality of the system, everything the user needs to know is located in the left sidebar. So we have 4 key areas in the platform, which are screens, schedules, playlists, and content. And once the user gets an understanding around those 4 key areas, that's pretty much all they need to know in terms of the main functionality of the system. And we do have a simple 4-step workflow to initially get a screen live and up and running. So step 1 of that process begins in the content library. This is the file library within NowSignage where the users can upload their images and videos to the system. You can also create folders and subfolders to organize the content as well. So in order to upload content, it's really simple. We've got a very simple drag and drop system. So you can either click into the zone or drag and drop files into this area. This will open up your file library and you can multi-select multiple items or folders and upload them all at the same time. So I've just uploaded some sample landscape content. It's important to note as well that all users have got unlimited cloud-based storage. So storage space is completely uncapped within the NowSignage CMS. So you can upload as many files as you like. Once the files have uploaded, you can then preview any of the files. So you can preview both images and videos and retrieve information on those assets as well. So once you're happy with the content that you've uploaded, the next step is to add that content to a playlist of content. So within the playlist area, you just need to create the running order of your content and determine how often you want each item to display for. So to do that, I'm just going to create a brand new playlist. I'm going to create a playlist for the mornings and also a secondary playlist for the afternoons as well. Once you've created your playlist, you can dive into it, and this will take you to the playlist editor. So on the right hand side here, you have to add to playlist drop-down list. So this contains the images and videos that I've uploaded. You can search for the images or videos by name, keyword, and filter them. You can also search for the folder they are located in as well. Each item can also be previewed directly in the asset library before you add it in. And once you find the item you want to add to the playlist, you simply click the add button, provide it with a duration, which is entirely up to the user. And once you're happy with that, you can click add to playlist. It will then add the item to the playlist, and it will start showing you there's that running order start to finish in terms of what's playing on your screen. You also do have the ability within this area to multi-select assets. So you can select all of them based on a filter or multi-select them individually. And this allows you to add items en masse to the playlist as well. For video files, it's even quicker, as you can add a video file in and it will automatically input the duration of the video for you. And you can add the video straight to the playlist and it'll play the video for its full length when it loads on the screen. There is also an optional setting within here, which allows you to set a shown from and removed at date. So that's very handy if you've got any timely promotions you want to pre-schedule on the screens. You can set a shown from date, and this can be in far in advance as you like. And you can also have a removed at date, so it automatically deletes itself at a later date and time period. So you've got full flexibility and advanced scheduling built into the playlist area as well, should you wish to use it. There is also a variety of different features and options here. So just to dive into a few key elements, we also do support IPTV streaming. So we can support streaming of, say, the BBC channels as an example. So you've got the ability to add any of these live streams and stream them directly through the NowSignage application. And in addition, within other apps, we also do have a full YouTube API integration, which allows you to skip any YouTube advertisements and go straight to the playback of the video. So the YouTube feature could be used to display the likes of Sky News Live. And in addition, within here as well, you can also display web-based content. So we do offer web page streaming directly through our application as well. So there's a variety of different assets, whether it's your uploaded images and videos or the online assets, you can add into the playlist in exactly the same manner. So now that I've created the playlist, you can amend this at any point in time by simply dragging and dropping the items if you want to change the running order. You can also edit or delete individual items. And you do have the ability within here to multi-select items should you wish to perform any actions en masse, as you can see at the top there. So once you're happy with the playlist you've created, the next step is to add that playlist to a schedule. So just to describe schedules in NowSignage, a schedule is a weekly calendar view. So it's a Monday to Sunday view, and it's where you can set up things like day parting across the week. So if I add in a brand new schedule, I can give this a name. I'm just going to call this London schedule and create this. And once that's created, it will take you into the weekly calendar view. So you've got a Monday to Sunday view and you've got a 24-hour clock at the top here. So within this area, I just need to pre-populate the schedule with my playlists. So to do this, I can click add a time slot, find the playlist I want to add in. So I've got the mornings one, and then you've got the ability within here to set a particular date and time for that playlist. You can also select different days of the week. Or if you want to keep it nice and simple, you can pre-populate it and say I want it all week and all day as well. So if I create that time slot, it will add it straight away to the calendar. And then you can add in as many additional playlists as you like. So you can have another playlist running from 12:45 till midnight for the rest of the week as well. And you can get entirely flexible with the scheduling. You could add in a different playlist every hour or every day of the week. It's entirely up to you in terms of how advanced you want to get with this. In addition, within this area, there is an option for layouts. So this is an optional area in the system where you can split the screen into up to 4 different layers. So this allows you to have simultaneous content running side by side on a singular display. As a quick example, I can click on template 3. This is a free zone layout, and this allows you to fully customize the layout. So to utilize this correctly, you would create 3 separate playlists. You could have a video playlist or a live stream playlist. You may have some image notices on the right there, or even a weather widget at the bottom there. So you've got the full flexibility to assign a separate playlist to each zone, and you can even customize any of the width and height values of any of these layouts and create your own custom ones. So you've got the full ability to do that and create your own custom layouts at any point, and then you can apply this to your screens if you want to display multi-zone content. So that is an alternative option as well when it comes to scheduling your content. For now, I've just added in a full screen playlist. So I'm just going to run through the final step of the process, which is to create a screen. So as a very quick recap in terms of the main setup process, you start off in content, upload your relevant content, add that content to a playlist, slot that playlist into a schedule, and then you create your screens. So I've already got some screens up and running at the moment, but for the purpose of the demonstration, I'm going to create a brand new screen. So to do that, there are a couple of options, as you have the ability here to create multiple screens at the same time, or you can create individual screens. So if I add a new screen in, this will allow me to give that screen a name and a location. So I'm going to call this video wall and say it's based in London. And then you could assign a schedule to that screen at the same time. So now that's been assigned, you can see here there's created a brand new screen, it's playing the London schedule. And within this area, you can fully preview any of the parameters of the screen. So it lets me know exactly what schedule is currently playing on the screen. Also gives me a running order of the playlist. And we also do have a web-based preview mode you can access within here as well. So this will just give you a visualization in terms of what's actually going to be playing on your screen. And you can see here it's cycling through that playlist I have created. So that's a general overview in terms of the main workflow of the system. As a final step, I'm just going to focus on activating the front-end application. So you'll notice here that each time a screen's been created, it's currently unregistered. So I just need to apply my license to that. So if I activate a license on this display, it will then generate a unique 8-digit PIN number. So that PIN number is important because it's how our front-end application communicates to our servers to download, display the content, and also authenticate the license key. So as a quick example, I'm going to copy the PIN number. I'm just going to load up the NowSignage application. So this is a visual overview of our front-end application. It's important to note that NowSignage as a product is entirely hardware agnostic. So we support pretty much any leading operating system. So we've got an application build for Android, Windows, Linux, Mac. We can also support bright-side devices, LG WebOS displays, Samsung Tizen, Chrome OS. The important thing to note is that we've got the same code base across all applications, so you should get the same experience regardless of the operating system you prefer. So in terms of the front-end application and actually activating it, you can see here that once the application is installed on a device, it will prompt for the 8-digit PIN number to be entered. So this is the one-time only process, and on the screen itself, all you need to simply do is enter the PIN number. So this is the video wall PIN. Click the activate button, and this then communicates to our servers, downloads the content, and then begins displaying it through the application. This application is now live. It's now cached to my device, so that PIN number is now stored permanently to this device. So if I ever reboot the application or the device at any point, it will automatically boot up NowSignage and re-enter the PIN number. So from a hardware perspective, it's a one-time only process and very straightforward and quick to get the application up and running initially. Now that this is up and running on my device, I'm just going to load back up the NowSignage platform. So you can see if I refresh the screen very quickly, it's now sent an online ping for that video wall, and it lets me know that's now up and running and connected to the application. So at this stage, we send for polling requests every 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes, the screen itself will communicate to our servers to let you know whether it's still online or offline. So we have a health check every 5 minutes. And it will also check in for any content updates within that 5-minute interval. So if I make any appropriate changes to my schedules or playlist, they will remotely be sent to the display within that 5-minute update period. So that was a general overview in terms of the main workflow of the platform. It's important to note as well that in terms of additional functionality, we also do have an app store within here. I won't fully dive into this in the demonstration today. However, it's important to know that all these applications and features are included out of the box. So they're all included with our standard license. There's no additional charge for any of these features, and customers can turn these features on or off whenever they see fit and start utilizing them. And as we do have our own in-house team of software developers, we'll constantly improve in the product to listen to client feedback. And as and when we do release any new features, applications, or functionality into the solution, we offer it to all existing license holders completely free of charge as well. And as a quick final note as well, in terms of the support we do offer within NowSignage, included with all license sales is a free web-based training session. On top of that as well, customers also get access to free support. So you've got our support contact details directly on the website here, and also access to our support knowledge base, which has got a variety of user guides, videos for using the CMS, and also installation guidance as well. And this is all included with our license package.